I'm heading in.
After this, maybe we can take down Jabberjaw finally.
I doubt it.
The Jabberwocky.
He's a Jabberjaw.
That reminds me of Resident Evil, because there's a bad guy called the Bandersnatch.
Oh, really?
Isn't that from the Jabberwocky?
It is, yeah.
The Fuminous Bandersnatch or whatever?
Oh, 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Alright, then we're into episode 221.
I gotta fence my goods.
Be right back. Gotta fence my goods. Sounds funny.
Redbrick could give us your buff.
Faith?
Give me faith!
But you gotta have faith, faith, faith.
You need to hear the sermon.
Did you already do it?
Yeah,
I
guess
didn't
it
do
would be nice if I
Well, are we
could
buffed? Are we
touch
good?
your body.
We are buffed, and it is my go, right?
Oh, James and Nathan, have you popped your peas? Oh wait, Nathan, have you popped your pea? James, you can't.
Popped my pea.
You should pop your pea.
Popping my pea. My pea is popped.
Here we go.
Oh, man.
Episode 221.
I would like to bring
Give your-
back the oratorio, because James wasn't with us for that one. I thought it was a lot of fun, so I'd like to hit it again. So this is a basically an a cappella song where we can have sounds and other sort of musical additions or singing. So it can be story or it could be just music.
Okay.
Yeah.
And actually, I'm just gonna put my
Regular.
regular necklace. So I'll start it out. Boom whip, boom whip, boom whip, boom whip.
Take it down to the, take it down to the, take it down to the docks. When I go take it down to the docks, everybody open up, knocks, yo. Cast on the rocks, the docks. Where I'm from, yeah, go to the docks. Meet this guy, he's got dreadlocks, yo. At the boat. When I swim, I float, yo. This is the place where I'm at. I got a sailor hat, haha. I can't swim. You see that guy? It's not me, it's him, yo. I eat fish. Filet mignon's my favorite dish. Ducks. 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 Ducks.
Boom, 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 boom.
Wow, wow.
Boom, 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 boom. Boom, wep, wep, boom, wep, boom, wep, 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 boom. Hello.
Encore.
Maybe that one was already over.
Another!
Ah! You pulled me right in the fray.
So stunned right now.
Guys, this one should be about the purple mist.
Purple
Okay.
mist.
Yeah, there's lots of purple mist I'm seeing here. And it's not always bad.
Bomb. Bomb.
Purple mist. Mist.
Oh, we are.
Purple mist.
We are. We are.
Purple mist.
Purple mist.
Purple mist. Purple mist.
It sounds like a variation on Sierra Mist.
I think
Yeah.
we just made a jingle for it.
Yeah.
7 thumbs up.
It's like when you put Sierra Mist and Mountain Dew Voltage in the same glass.
Oh God.
Purple Mist.
Or it's like purple rain,
Yeah.
but almost.
Purple rain.
I was thinking of something purple rain.
Ooh.
That guy's totally on fire. Oh, he's dead.
You starting another one over there?
Yeah.
Whip, 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 whip,
There are fire demons. I don't know if you can see them. They're coming for you from the ground. You can't beat them with water, I've found. They're made of lava and magma. They're molten rock.
Stand the fire.
You can't touch them 'cause they're hot.
Very hot.
Here to be your friends, they're not. They're here to start a ruckus. They're here to fuck with us. These guys gotta be extinguished.
Be extinguished! Yo, be extinguished! Ah! Be extinguished! Be extinguished! Oh! Put it out!
Extinguished!
There's fire on my sleeve! Go screaming! Scream while I'm burning the
Yeah!
Rock and roll, never die!
Fire!
Rock and roll is my life!
Oh, I'm burning it.
I'm in love with a woman named Rock and Roll!
Boom!
Now
She's
he's
on,
gonna die.
she's on fire!
My crotch is on fire.
I literally have burning in my pants.
Oh, I'll drop my ladder.
Ah.
Ah!
That hum, that tune I was doing was what you hummed first, I thought.
Huh?
I was just trying to repeat the hum that you
Oh,
did.
really?
Yeah.
I have no recollection of what I did before, so it probably worked great.
And then Nathan was like, you trying to start another one? And I was like, I heard what she did. I'll do it.
I have no memory of this tune.
I'm so bad at finding a chorus if I started the song.
Yeah.
Or getting back into the song if I'm the one who coins the chorus.
I had a hard time keeping the beat in the last one. It was like I naturally have zero rhythm, so all this stuff is.
Wow, of all the people I know who claim to have zero rhythm, you seem to, I think you have more rhythm
The most.
than,
Oh.
yeah, the most of the zero rhythms.
I'll take it. That's my title now. I love it.
The most of the zeros.
Yep, that's me.
Who's got the most of the zeros?
Yeah,
Whoa, Narby.
heal me constantly.
Alright, I think we're moving on to Cecily.
Thanks, Billy. That was fun.
Yeah?
I appreciate the inclusion.
Yeah.
Great. All right. So for me, I have a question that I would like to have answered, and we may roll for the fate depending upon your answer for the question.
Love rolling.
So, you have the and this is, Breadbreaker inspired this one. You have the option of going to space on a shuttle, just as like an exploratory, like you're a tourist, just on a shuttle going to somewhere. I don't really know where you can pick that. And first of all, it costs $60,000 of today's money.
Cost what?
$60,000. You can do a payment plan if you want, but it costs $60,000, and there is a 20% chance that you would not return because there would be some kind of disaster. And do you do it based on what you've been told?
What's the percent chance you don't return?
20?
20%?
Yep.
Oh, well, yeah, I'd do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go to outer space?
Mm-hmm.
For $60,000?
What are you doing in outer space? What are you doing?
Whatever you want. You get to pick.
Right, like we're doing like going to the space station, going to the moon.
Yeah, anywhere you want to go.
I would just, like, stay in space forever, I think.
But I mean, like it's today,
Yeah.
right? You can't go to like Saturn today.
Oh, it's
Well-
only for one day?
Get the ad.
No.
But I mean, like, is it today's technology? Like we can only do what we've done so far in space.
No.
What can we
I
do?
mean, within reason, you can't go like inside a black hole or anything. Just visit stuff in our solar system.
After this one dies, there's another one that spawns.
Yeah, that thing in the forge comes out after this boss. I would 100% do it. I mean, like, the money seems like kind of superfluous to me. Like, if you're gonna spend the money, you're not gonna need the money anyway because you're gonna be in space, right?
Mm-hmm. But so where would you go? And you do come back eventually if you succeed in not dying.
I would explore the moons of Jupiter.
Wow.
Ooh. Why those in particular?
Because from what I understand, there's a high likelihood that they could be home to intelligent life. Because of like the fact that the water on them meets these like certain criteria that life could exist in, like in deep under the planet's crust. I would want to take like a scientific team with me though. If I was just going sightseeing, I'd just fly around, chill out.
Mm-hmm.
I hope if there is intelligent life on one of Jupiter's moons under the ground, that they're like mole puppies. And like they can't talk or anything, but they do have like a hierarchy.
Mm-hmm.
And
Well, I
there's
know that
different tribes.
I know that one theory is that Ganymede is a moon and it's just made of ice, basically, but it does have a hot core. So people are speculating that if it has a superheated core and the entire planet's made of ice, or the entire moon's made of ice, then there's got to be a sweet spot somewhere where where the ice is melted and it's like warm and habitable. So there's like potentially just these things living like in the center, in the water, surrounded by ice and with hot stuff underneath of them.
How big is that moon
I don't
compared
know.
to like us? Do you know?
I think it's bigger than Earth's moon, but I don't know beyond that.
Maybe smaller than Earth.
Yeah.
Huh?
But there could be
I'd
like
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go there.
Yep.
I got it.
You want to roll, Nervy, see if you survive?
Oh yeah.
Anything,
So do I have to get above 20?
I'm attacking. I
Yeah.
shouldn't have.
above 20? We'll see if Nervy makes it.
Go
Right
to
there.
space.
Huzzah.
17.
Well, I had a good time.
Oh
Yeah, you
I
risked.
died too.
no.
No. Oh, did you? Oh yeah.
Can I just roll to see if I can just like have the money on Grant?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I just don't want to spend 60.
Then you need to roll a something that starts in the 60 bracket. It used to be like 60 or like 60, anywhere between 60 and 69. To just get the
Anywhere in
60,000
there.
as a grant.
Oh!
Oh! He gets
cheated.
it.
I
61.
Oh.
But now
You did it. Damn it.
Oh man.
Wait, did you just type Zonch roll 61?
No, I typed Zonch roll slash
Oh,
or
wait.
slash roll 60 to 69.
Gotcha.
You made us
But,
bracket.
you know, still works because no one said that you could.
Yeah, I didn't say you had to use all the numbers. You
What
just
number?
had to roll that.
That's right.
What number do I need?
Let's go around this other side so we can get
We
the,
don't know if
slave
Zonch is going to
crusher-
survive.
Right, so now
slave watcher crush dough.
we can go to space.
Yeah, now you
Yep.
can just afford to.
But do you want to go to space now?
Let's roll.
Um,
I have 100.
yeah, if I could take a set of golf clubs and a golf ball satchel. Full
A
of
set
golf
of
balls?
golf clubs and one golf ball.
I said golf ball satchel.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Alright,
I'd hit golf balls off of the moon towards planet Earth.
Nice. We'll have to see if you survive that.
If I
I
survive
have a,
that?
I
Oh,
have
yeah,
a
you
pretty
gotta
good
roll.
chance he
Yeah,
will,
there's a
the way he's been
20%
rolling.
There's a 20%
You
chance
see, gotta
that
roll
you'll
one out of
die
100.
on your mission.
What do I have to?
Above 20.
I don't understand. What do I need to roll to survive?
'Cause
Above
there's
20.
just-
Between-
Oh, above 20.
Yeah.
Yes.
Barely.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah, I had a hard time.
And
coming
for
in.
free.
You had
Jeez.
a yeah. You
James
had
and I
a,
are poor and dead.
a great
Which is
mission.
like, they complement each other nicely.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Cigarette's going.
If we could, oh I see. If we could have that AC turned off soon.
Oh
that'd be
yeah, I
cool.
was,
I'm like freezing to death.
waiting until...
Oh yeah, until
I would go to space, and what I'd like to do there is go to the moon. I don't want to get too far. That's pretty far. But I would just like to bounce around on the moon and ride in one of those rovers that I've seen them driving in. Then I'd like to come back, so let's see if I make it.
If I got lost, if I was like lost in space, like where you're just gonna like die because you're just floating away, I'd really want to like, would rather like float and try to enter an atmosphere on my own. I'd rather burn up in the atmosphere than just to wait to die floating in space.
Oh man, that would be pretty terrible. Well, a great scenery though, probably.
I think you'd go crazy before you die.
Probably.
Anybody seen Rocket Man with Harlan Williams?
Mm. No.
It's his dream to go to space, and he finally ends up being a computer programmer for a space program, like the landing program that the actual astronauts use.
Mm-hmm.
And then that astronaut and the crew come to visit him because they feel like there's something wrong with this program. And
Right.
and
Going into battle.
he ends up like
You're like,
he ends up smashing that guy's face with his landing module, and so he has to sort of audition to be the guy to fill in on the space mission, and it's Harlan Williams, hilarious.
That's the guy with the weird ears, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Bad. I'm very bad at realizing when that's about to happen.
well, I'm dead, so the threat was not being taken from you.
Oh no, there's another one. Breadbreaker, no!
Oh, there's two more.
Good lord. Okay.
Oh, Breadbreaker's dead?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Release?
No, I got you.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be.
Oh, how is Breadbreaker alive?
What?
I'm running back.
He
Oh.
released spirit.
Oh, okay, I guess everybody can do that because you res right at the beginning, right?
Let it be.
Okay. So, I would go. Breadbreaker, did you survive? Did we decide that?
I did. I rolled a 75.
Nice! Nice leisurely moon vacation.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Really made me appreciate this isolated planet.
It's a pale blue dot of
Yeah.
sorts. I would go in search of a wormhole. And I would go through it.
Whoa.
That's what I would want to do.
Searching for a wormhole.
So what's your / roll to see if you,
Oh, how did I become this person? Weird.
Oh, it'd be fun? It'd be fun to like pretend you're good at skateboarding in like a low gravity environment.
I rolled a 70. I'm gonna survive my wormhole quest. I just think it would be so cool to end up in a different place and different time. Unless, of course, it was like some wickedly inhospitable situation. I would still find that very interesting.
So you got a 70. What did you need to?
Over a 20, so I survived.
Alrighty.
Yes. Space adventurer.
3 out of 5 survived.
Okay, so we got this guy. I remember he has a bunch of like slaves that fight us.
Right.
So I guess just kill
What
them.
was it about, like turning the good one, healing the good ones or something?
Yeah, I think just if we use time warp.
Let's pull these bad guys. What do you
Oh, okay,
say?
I'm gonna pull the side bad guys.
Yeah.
But then when we do pull the boss, let's do a time warp and try to just blast him down as fast as we can.
Okay. Ooh. Run for it.
All right,
All right.
boss time. Oh yeah, stand out of the way of that when he does that. When he makes a stalactite or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Also time warp whenever.
Oh yeah.
Stand out of the way.
Wasn't there one of those we could block?
You
Or
can
interrupt.
Oh, his yell. It's really fast, but yeah. Stand out of the way of Earth Crush, yeah. I'm gonna try to pull these off of.
Ooh.
I got. Oh nope, you got him back. I have some
Yeah,
threat.
I have Mocking Banner
I
out,
have
so
threat.
this is one.
Yeah, I'm alright. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep them all wrangled.
Just worry about Narvi and yourself.
Oh no.
Ah!
Oh, interrupted. Okay, good.
Oh, we got a bigger one.
Oh yeah, I'm on it. I'm dead.
Oh damn
My
it.
goodness.
Oh damn it. Y'all is lost moment.
This guy in his skull diaper.
Come on, let's get him. Burn him down.
Okay.
Where did that extra guy come from?
He must have gotten called.
Ah,
Did we miss a pull on the way in?
no, it was behind him.
Okay, I can do this. I can do this. I
So
can live.
close.
No!
All right. So this time, I'll try to be more on top of interrupting Ferocious Yell and maybe U2 Zonch, and then whenever he makes a stalactite, that's completely avoidable damage. So just stand out of the way of it.
Yeah, so we'll put a stalactite down in front of him, and then we'll kick it over anybody in front of it.
Mm-hmm. Gets damaged and stunned.
Lunch, do you have a repair bot?
I don't.
Okay.
That's why I told everybody to repair.
Yeah, I
before.
heard that, but I didn't see my icon.
You didn't need the icon.
Right.
You just got to repair. You only see the icon when you're low.
Oh.
Yeah, hopefully your healing won't be too low.
You're all red.
Too red.
Little red.
Unacceptable.
Alright, so we're on me now?
What?
Yeah.
We're on you?
For our process.
Oh right, yeah. Okay.
Yep. Yep.
Let's start this fight off and focus really hard, and then Nathan,
Yeah, I'll
you can
explain it
start.
after this fight.
Okay, cool.
It'd just be a damn mess.
I'm gonna try to pull him over to this side of the room. There's the thing. So that we don't get that
Run him
other
over
ogre.
these.
So I interrupted that ferocious
I
yell.
did too.
Oh, okay. I have another interrupt, but I don't know if it'll work on him. He's doing his kick.
Oh.
Ooh, he still gets me from far away with that.
God damn it.
Doing it again.
Redbreaker.
In
So
general,
much
Nathan,
lag.
try not to like run away.
Redbreaker's dead.
Oh, he is. Oh man.
Yeah, now I'm all red. I gotta.
Okay, yeah. Although we got him down pretty far, I guess. Woo!
Use the last one again.
Yoicks. Okay, let's just go out of the instance. People can
Yeah.
hearth to their garrison repair like they should have been doing, and then we'll summon them back.
If we're all out, will it reset?
No. Nah.
Nah.
Nay.
Nah.
Nar.
No. No.
Nathan, what's your thing?
All right.
She ever drank Bailey's out of an old shoe?
Can I Robin Williams quote?
No. No, it's
And
So
I'm ready
Greg.
for the summon whenever. Okay. Episode 223. My thing is, we've been playing these characters for a while now. So I want to do a character ballad with some help from a beatboxer. We will each go around and kind of do a song. It could be a little freestyle rappy. It can have whatever you want to add to it. Just about your character and your character's role within the group. And that can turn into anything you want. Wow.
Freestyle rap from our character's perspective about our character's role in the group.
Yep, you got all that? You want to start it?
Are we headed back in, or other people?
I think it was just Breadbreaker.
Okay. We need buffs once we're back in, but I guess all of us should be back in.
It can be any kind of song. It's just a ballad. Something that you feel represents your character in the group.
excellent.
So, I can get things started whenever
You want
beat
you want a
drops.
beat?
Yeah. I'm bread breaker and I am the priest. When I break bread, it's baked with some yeast. We're going in the dungeon, gonna have some fun in. I'm gonna heal everyone before they're dead in. Before they reach a dead end of their life, you see. I'm the last thing you'll see before you hit the concrete. With my wand, I'm gonna heal you. My item level's not that high, but that's okay, because you're still alive. I'm from Stormwind, that's where I hang out. I always duel. I am the duel master. Lest I be seen. All of us can't see us. Okay.
The end.
Yep, that's
Where's
it.
the flute?
Weren't we getting summoned back?
I asked if anybody else needed to be summoned,
Oh,
and I heard only Breadbreaker. I need somebody else to come with me.
I didn't hear that.
I
We're all
run
coming.
away.
We only need one more.
Alright.
Nathan, lay down a beat.
Okay.
I can lay down a beat
Yep,
for you.
yep.
Okay. Thanks, Nathan.
I'll accompany. Yep. Here we go.
That's right. Okay. What's up? I'm the night elf. They call me Sycorax. I'm unfamiliar with all of my attacks. I'm more concerned with placing a cool bet. I'm more concerned with catching a cool pet. I'm gonna name him after a Pokemon, you see, because I'm all about the reference. That's how you get me. I'm gonna chill with my cat. I say things like, where are you? And how do I do that? I'm not sure how to play the game. I'm here as the noob and it drives me insane. I'm here to summon with Zonch if I can. If I can remember to click this, I will, man. Ooh, Sycorax. Get Scooter Plute backs.
Word.
Yeah.
That was great.
That was awesome.
I think that sums up my role in the group pretty well.
Pretty solid.
That might be the outro for every episode.
Every episode is me talking about my incompetence. Oh no, I'm accidentally doing a pet battle. I'm forfeiting.
Somebody give me a little backy tune.
Uh-oh.
You alright? Wow.
Oh no.
Gonna hurl?
In your earbud?
It all got caught in there. It all got caught in there, and then I closed my mouth to like contain it, and then it just.
Oh
Oh
no.
no. glad you didn't.
There it is.
Alright, keep going, James. I'm gonna get started. Yo, I'm Narby! Okay, let's, little slower, please.
Hang on, I'm gonna try.
That's really fast.
Yeah, it was a bit fast, isn't it? Boots, cats, boots, cats.
Oh, that's great.
Boots, cats.
I'm Narby. I'm the tank. If I'm doing damage, you got me to thank. I come from the land of Ironforge. My lineage is of the Dwarf Lords. Yo, I like to kill critters in dungeons. I like to have fun and eat funyuns. Aye, I got a shield and a sword I wield. Yo, I like to use thunderclap. When I see a nice fat juicy piece of meat, I like to eat it. That's not a rhyme. Word.
Yeah.
Splatadoo.
You want to go first, Cecily or Billy, or do we want to try this boss
I
again?
think we should just
I think
finish
we should try the boss.
Let's do it!
I think so.
Alright.
Come, birds. Do the bidding of the giraffe man.
Drag him over those tendrils and get in that
Oh,
bubble.
that's right. We tried one of the heroes formats, and in the first one, I was a giraffe man, and I could communicate telepathically with birds, and I was a mutant giraffe.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Captain Giraffe. I was Captain Giraffe. Caleb was Slackline.
That's a cool name.
I didn't really have a power. I was just like a hippie that liked the slack
all
line.
the time.
But
I
I
love
used
that
my
you-
slack line.
You even said that, like, not all of us have power. Some of us just have really good talent.
Oh.
We got this, people.
Yes, we do. We're gonna get him in his ropey skull diaper. We're gonna get him.
Oh yeah, we are this time.
Oh man, imagine dying and then just some ogre using your skull to put his
Yeah.
dick in.
Yeah,
people
it's
on
like
me.
a,
Disgusting.
what are those called? It's not a coin purse.
The loincloth.
The coin purse.
What's that called? The cod piece. Yeah, using your skull as a cod piece.
Get your cod out of my piece, dude.
That looks bad.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, for whoever.
Who's
goes next,
rapping?
I'll go. Boom. Oh wait.
Wait, didn't you already rap?
I did, but I was gonna.
Oh, you're gonna
Oh, you're gonna
beatbox.
drop the backbeat,
Yeah.
but no one
Someone's
asked
plate.
for it.
Yep.
But if somebody asked you for it, then you'd be like, screw it.
Then I won't
Make
do it.
Billy do it.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, like Billy will beatbox and rap his own.
All right.
Bam. Bam bam.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Bam. Bam bam.
I don't mind you coming here.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking. Like
Oh, we're
Second
going the other
City,
way.
I'm
Oh,
stealthing
yeah.
all the time.
stealthing all the time.
Shouting all the time. Womp.
Cause when you're standing oh so near, you won't even see mine.
Yeah,
Character.
keep that same beat.
What kind of beat do you want, Billy?
I think a rap.
You want a rappy beat?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bam, bam.
Zonch, rogue knight elf. If you get damage done, I'll do it myself. I stealth through the shadows, looking at you. You don't see me. Oh, that's what I need to be. Stealthy ambush time. Get out of my way. I will slice and dice until I've found a nice recitation, cessation, invitation, invitation. Die, please. On your knees. Disappear, please. Save the group.
Poop.
Hated it.
Sorry.
Every second of it. Just made me feel hot.
Oh man, let's kill Nasher, I guess, because it's just a piggy. I like the stream of consciousness
It
part
was-
with like imitation, resuscitation, all that stuff. You know, it's a
It
stylistic
was an
thing.
interesting delineation.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Delineation? Yeah, delineation.
I've never heard that word, so could be anything.
Delineation? That's a word. Hang on, what am I thinking of?
Delineation.
That's a word, isn't it? Yeah.
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 I'm not even joking around. It is.
I think it's like when you like deviate, it's like going off
Oh, right,
deviation.
right.
of, I think.
Lineage.
Yeah,
Delin.
Yeah,
Yep, got it.
think.
I feel it.
Or if it isn't a word, it sounds an awful lot like a word.
Ah!
And that's what counts.
Touche!
Tushy.
So, there's only one left to go,
Yeah.
isn't there?
Let's do it.
Cha.
Now,
Kind of
Nathan, you
a-
do need to do the backbeat.
Well, do you want to rap as well?
Yeah, I
Start it
do.
up. Boom, boom, ch. Boom, 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 ch. Boom, boom, ch. Boom, boom, ch.
Scooter
Boom,
Flute
ch.
is
Boom,
here
boom,
tonight.
ch.
Better watch
Boom,
yourself.
ch.
Gonna
Boom,
get some
boom,
frostbite.
ch.
Frost
Boom,
Mage.
boom,
Going
boom,
insane.
ch.
Everybody
boom,
look
ch.
out.
Boom,
Which
boom,
way
ch.
am I going?
Boom, ch. Boom,
No
boom, ch.
idea. Can't read the
boom, ch.
map.
Boom,
What is a dot? I am lost. Scooter Flute.
That's awesome. What is a dot? I am lost. Scooter Flute.
Oh, that's so funny.
So seriously saying your own name. Scooter Flute. That's the final thought. That's
Yep.
awesome.
I feel the same way, Zanj. I am really warm. Really warm.
Worm!
I kind of feel bad for this little lava wormy.
I don't know. He's kicking him on the beat.
Flagna.
He just looks like he's just chilling out.
Kill him dead!
Cute little lava worm.
Cute little
Yeah.
dead guy.
I'm just taking a bath.
They're like
All right.
This boss was also tough. Let's not pull him.
Oh,
yet. Don't
this
pull
boss
him
is
yet.
the one that rolls the boulders.
Yeah.
So if you're
Oh.
ranged, stay as far away as you can and dodge the boulders. And if
Mhm.
you're melee, you're fucked.
Let
Let's
me eat
let's
a-
use some mana and mana recharge, and if I could get a top off on health, that'd be great.
So I imagine we'll be doing yours after this boss.
Okay, cool.
'Cause it's,
And mine is actually like, you know, there's a big lead up to it, but it won't be that easy to play while we're doing it. Just so everybody knows.
Red Breaker, I have a mana table over here.
just, loading up on treats.
Who is it? Are we on to Caleb now?
Yeah. First
Yeah.
we're gonna do this boss.
Oh,
This
gotcha.
bossy boss. Was it Kellis that sang milkshakes?
It
I'll
sure
I'll take
is.
a heal anytime. you want.
Alright. A little top off?
It's a top off.
All right, we ready?
Top off.
Okay. So
Alright.
yeah, ranged, far away, melee, dodge. Everybody dodge.
Got it, going in.
It's possible to take 0 damage while fighting this guy for the most part.
Yeah. Fiery boulder in the tube!
I can't.
Cigarette!
Jesus.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
Son of a bitch. I mean, excuse me.
No, we're there now. That's us.
No. Oh, I see. Oh my gosh. You guys don't even want to know what just happened.
Oh,
What happened?
the side.
No, I had my wrong toolbar up on the bottom.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you're just saying hi to him the whole bunch?
I was trying to conjure mana tables. the
You're
whole time.
waving.
This table will surely defeat him.
He'll be so overwhelmed with.
Why do I keep sitting down? Stop dancing.
Ah. The fire won't let me get in there. Moving in.
There's no fire over here on this side.
Get back in the fiery water.
There we
Oh,
go.
we almost got it.
We got him.
Made it. We got an
Yes.
angle.
Look at that.
Plate.
Wow.
There's plate. So much plate.
Verdant plate shreds.
I still have that little vial, but oh, I'm getting 20% more health. Or
Burning
XP.
tree
Mhm.
plant.
All right.
Passing those suckers.
So now we'll do Caleb's.
Guys, I want to equip the boots before I forget about it.
What the? What?
Yeah, those boots. Pass on them so I can equip them.
Oh, gotcha.
Is this guy we're gonna kill?
Yeah.
All right. So I have to go grab some stuff, and we're gonna have to have our hands occupied. I'll explain it after this.
Right.
Okay.
You're gonna hold stuff.
Ooh.
This guy's got 3 heads on his loincloth.
Oh wow.
He's-
Somebody's overcompensating.
It's 1 for each item.
Oh, weird. Look where his other 2 items are. They're a lot higher.
Yeah. Some guys.
All right, I'm gonna grab some bags. I'll be right back.
Bag grabbing.
Bag grabber.
Loot sack.
Hot pocket.
Yeah, bring the loot sack.
More than meets the hunger.
He's got a black bag.
Alright.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's
everybody,
got
so
a black bag.
224.
I have 5 sacks, and what we're going to be doing is something that I was inspired because I saw someone else do it online. I think it was an interesting idea. And
Who
this
was
is-
it that you saw online do it?
It was at a Magic the Gathering tournament. They were doing this as like a side thing. And what it is a candy draft. So each of these bags has an assortment of candy, and there's 5 bags. And the way that we're going to do it is you're going to take the candy you want the most out of the bag, and then pass it to your left. And we're going to keep going around until all the bags are empty and we each have a pile of candy. And then we are going to compare our spoils, and we'll also have an interesting insight into what kind of candy each person prioritized over the other people.
Do all the bags start off the same?
The bags are all different.
Perfect.
And the value of each candy, like they have varied values in the bags. Like there's some like big things, some little things.
You mean monetary?
Everything pretty much costed a different amount. But also in that there are some that are maybe on the healthy side and some that are definitely very not on the healthy side. And there should be enough vegan options in here and stuff like that. And everything is sealed, so there's not like going to be goop sticking on stuff. So I guess to start out, everybody just pass this bag to James, I guess, and pass this bag to Cecily.
Okay.
I
Candy
guess.
draft 2016.
And then this is for you,
I'm passing them.
and then this is for Billy, and
You're
this one's
passing
for me.
one to
Pass one to Cecily.
Oh, immediately.
Thank you.
Immediately.
So what you do is you just look in there, pick the one you want the most, and then pass the bag to the person on your left. Well,
now,
actually,
if they're little ones, you just choose one of the little
yeah,
ones?
just one individual package item.
Okay.
Ooh, this is a good assortment.
And you don't show the camera?
You can show the camera if you want. At the end, we'll go over what each of us has.
Okay.
I gotta read all these.
So do I.
Yeah, some of them are odd.
Ah!
Oh god.
Bless.
Thank you. Thank you.
Let's wait to pass until everybody's chosen. And then
Alright,
we'll...
ready to pass.
Okay, everybody ready to pass?
No.
Okay, well,
Oh my god.
let us know when you're ready.
You more or less in the same spot?
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Change my mind. Last second. Ready.
And keep in mind,
Passing.
you will see the same bag that you started
Yeah.
with again. So you might
Yeah.
get lucky and get something back that you wanted.
This is so fun.
Candy grab. Ooh.
I am liking what I am seeing here. Oh,
Are we good?
Okay, we're good. Passing.
Passing.
To the left, to the left. Every sweet you pick in a bag, 10 pass left. Oh, yeah, of course.
I gotta take that shit.
That's exactly how I feel.
Passing.
Passing.
Uh-oh. Cecily's not ready.
Oh, this one's still
okay,
heavy.
Now I'm ready.
Wow, really?
Here comes.
Whoa.
Even this big chunk of.
I looked over there and I was like, that looks tasty, but that's your phone.
Oh,
Yeah, my phone is tasty.
I passed up on this for
Ooh.
3 bags.
Better
Time to reel it in.
One of these is literally my favorite.
All right, I'm starting to notice a trend in the dregs.
Loot.
Alright.
Loot and buffs.
Lootin' buffs. Buffs and lootin' buffs. Doobie dap doop. Lootin' buffs.
We're getting candy.
Okay, next pass.
Hey, hey.
Alright.
Sounds healthy, but I don't know.
Oh! I lucked out on one of these bags. I was like torn earlier.
Ripped,
Cold
Yeah.
and ashamed. I was lying naked on the floor. It was a bad Wednesday.
Uno thing.
One
mine's got two.
thing.
Yeah, it's because I didn't take
Here's your last thing, guys. Nice. I like that one.
Oh wow.
Did you?
Oh yeah. So
You get two.
yeah. So take the bag that has your last thing or two things in Nathan's case in it, and just you can go ahead and put all the other candy into this, and this is just your
And
bag.
then we're going to do it again.
No. And then we're gonna do it again.
Now we've just picked.
But now we
our
can
dream
show our
bag.
haul to the camera.
I got an awesome haul. I'd
we
love
should
to
do it one at
start.
a time. Oh
Yeah. Start with Billy. Oh, look at that.
I'm going to start with the little stuff. I got a Hershey's special chocolate that I'd love to throw away, and a little Starburst guy that I'd also love to throw away.
So you have 2 throwaways?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I got a big long Tootsie Roll. That's a fatty Tootsie Roll. I got a Kind Healthy Grains bar. This is vanilla blueberry, chewy and crunchy. I got a Marshmallow Crispy bar. I got some weighty products here. I got a 6-pack of Oreos.
Oh my
I was
God.
up against the fortune cookie. I chose fortune cookie in the thing,
Oh.
but that was only one fortune cookie.
There was actually a fortune cookie?
This is
Yeah.
6 Oreos.
I never saw it.
Yeah, it didn't make it to you.
It was in
And then
Billy's.
finally, my favorite, and I don't want to get weird, but I'm gonna, is this cinnamon spiced beets apples. And the reason why I chose this is because it's so weird to me that it says as the ingredients beets, apples, sweet potatoes, flax seeds, cinnamon. Period.
It says the word period?
Yeah, the
Oh.
word period right under cinnamon, just
That's
like
it.
it's an ingredient.
Oh, it's like it is deep red.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, what do they put in this?
It's natural coloring.
Nice.
No added sugar.
Cecily, you should go next.
Okay. Well, I'll start with the 2 least favorite things that I got.
Your
which
throwaways?
are
You got 2 throwaways as well?
Orange Starbursts. Not my favorite. I'm not a fan of citrus. I don't know. But I did get 2 pink Starbursts, the Holy Grail. Those are just perfection. But I got a natural raspberry licorice bar. These are actually super tasty. I eat these whenever I'm feeling saucy. So. And a Bug Bites dark chocolate. Loving it. And I've never seen these before, but I'm excited to try them. Nutiva coconut, little chocolate, lightly sweetened coconut treat classic. And this one is hemp and chia. I love hemp seeds. The taste is really good. And I like coconut, so I'm excited about those guys.
Nathan.
I picked some very special items here.
Was that you?
Just to punctuate that, I feel really good about all these items. The first one was some healthy fruit leather, and I happen to know these are a hot item at the co-op. I really like these, and they're delicious. The second thing that I picked was a Mr. Goody Bar, Mr. Good Bar. These are great, bite size even. And then this brings me back to snack time in middle school. Yeah, little peanut butter Ritz crackers, snack size. Those are good. They get stuck in my teeth a lot, which is kind of fun. I get to enjoy them for many minutes after the initial snack is done. I got a couple Hershey's Twins. Go good together. One's dark chocolate, which isn't really my thing, but the milk chocolate will offset that nicely. I got a Starburst, pink, the best kind in the pack. And if you watched Fortune or Oreo, the episode, you'll know that I was the only one that picked Oreos. But today, I'm the only one with the fortune cookie. Truly, fortune does shine upon me. Let's see what my fortune is.
Yeah, let's, please.
I cracked it open, James. There is a prospect of a thrilling time ahead of you.
Mm.
And good luck
Okay.
getting home.
That's a fortune. And we end with a crackle and a red starburst. Thank you, Caleb. Oh, and I also put the bag to good
Yeah,
use.
so you've got a final gift as well, and that you have a hat.
Yeah, yeah. The Revenant. Use every part of the loot bag.
Okay, so what I got? Yeah, the little dregs. I got this red Starburst, which I'm not excited about, and this yellow one, which I am excited about. I got the old cracker. Crackle. I like to think of it as a little cracker, milk chocolate. I got 2 of these Lindt truffles, which I'm pretty stoked about. I got a little Bug Bites natural milk chocolate little disc, cube square, flat square thing. I got a Milky Way bar, which was my first pick. That says a lot. This is some good stuff right here. And then I was also surprised to see, as a late pick, this Chocolate Necessities bittersweet 70% dark chocolate chunk. It's big, but it's also polarizing. Not everybody likes high percentage dark chocolates, but I'm excited to see it. That's my haul.
Whoa. So the only thing I'm really not excited about would be I only got 1 Starburst, and that was the last thing I grabbed was the Starburst, this yellow one. And then I got a Hershey's milk chocolate candy bar thing. But I really like all my other choices. I lucked out with 2 red Lindors truffles. Boom.
Nice, I got the blues over here.
I got 2 Mr. Good bars. I got the real licorice version of Cecily's garbage. She got the raspberry, junior league introduction to licorice. Let's make a red stick and make it sweet and call it licorice. No, this is real licorice, black licorice. It's just called licorice. Does it? Look, if you read the packaging, nowhere on there does it say black licorice. You know why? Because it's just licorice. This is what licorice is.
I think that's
And yes, to clarify what that is. It's licorice and it's and I got the best candy ever, which is a gummy hot dog. And I was out of curiosity read the ingredients, and it's not the first ingredient, but it's my favorite ingredient because all of this is one ingredient: artificial and natural identical flavors.
So they got both sides of the same coin.
So you have an artificial version and a natural version of what a hot dog tastes
Identical.
like. Presumably.
Artificial and natural identical flavors.
Yeah, they're identical, except one's natural and one's artificial.
You tell us which.
I'm about to.
We only had enough of the actual that we had to duplicate.
Nice.
But it's identical unnatural.
Wow.
So now everybody feel free to snack on these over the course of the rest of the session.
All right.
That's my thing.
Alright, thank you.
Man, I want to propose a trade.
Oh, yeah.
Nathan,
Yeah, I got it right here.
you got it? Oh, no, man. No, that's all you.
Alright.
I'll give you a Hershey's milk chocolate bar for a Mr. Good bar.
Oh. Alright.
1, 2, 3. Hoop!
Anybody want to
Nice.
trade some Starburst? I have a red one that I'm looking to get rid of.
You want a yellow?
I would love a yellow in exchange.
Oh, you bark.
Yay!
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
want to get rid of one of those orange ones?
Both of them.
Trade it up.
Yeah.
I got 2 Starbursts for the price of 1 on that one.
I always wonder
Finish with more candy.
why is it that when why I would go trick or treating and get the 2 packs of Starburst, and they were always both yellow, and that is the worst one, in my opinion. I hate lemons, but I only ever got the 2 packs of lemons.
I want to know why on earth do you need to take the time to make this 2 separate pieces?
The hot dog?
This isn't 1 gummy. These are 2 gummies. There's 2.
Does it taste like a hot dog?
It says hi. It's telling you hi. Hi.
Wow.
Oh, get it
Let's do
together.
some killing.
Ventilation is terrible on that hat.
Was
Thank
it-
you,
is it
Caleb.
flavored like
Thanks,
that?
Caleb.
The
for
delicious
sure.
treats.
Okay,
Caleb,
James,
this was awesome.
James, you're up.
Oh no, I'm up. I got nothing compared to this.
Caleb, where'd you get these coconut things? They're amazing.
From the co-op in the candy
Oh
section.
my gosh. I have a new favorite.
I was gonna die.
Fruit leather was delicious. It really tasted like just festivities. Like there would be different stations set up that I could visit at my leisure, and just relax around.
Make sure you're burning the one down that's the lowest.
Burn it down.
So, people, I'm a bit of a collector. I'm not a hoarder, but if I get into something, I tend to like get into it for a while and like collect things about it. Like, I have far too much longboarding equipment for how much I actually longboard. I have way too many Walking Dead figurines behind me, and so I'm interested for you guys, because I'm sure everyone has a little bit of a collector inside them. What it is that you have collected, or any collection of things you might have.
Oh, that's a great question.
I collect books. I have a really hard time getting rid of my books. And that goes for school ones, or notebooks that I have, or old journals, sketchbooks, or just like, I think I have 4 copies of the Silmarillion, just for no reason. But I won't get rid of any of them, because they all look different and read them at different times, and they're all special in their own way.
So, like, you'll buy the same copy of a book you already own because it looks cool? Or?
It's usually I'll get a gift multiple times of the same book, but I just keep them all.
Yeah, it's yours.
Yeah, it's partially because I think I anthropomorphize things a lot too, where like, why would I get rid of this book? I don't want to hurt its feelings.
Yeah, you've been with me since my 9th birthday.
Yeah, and it's irrational, but it's what I do.
Oh, that sounds awesome. Do you buy, do you usually have like one notebook on the go at a time, or one journal, or do you have multiple ones?
It's usually sketchbooks now, and when I did have journals, I would usually just sketch in them. But I work too much now to have time to really sketch anything, really, unless I'm taking the time to do it as a gift for someone. But I have all of my sketchbooks just in my art box out in the hallway that I don't really use very much right now. That and clothes. I have way too many clothes, and I have a hard time getting rid of those as well. Like, remember the last time I wore this? That was a great day. I better keep this forever.
I have an idea for you that might help. I used to have tons and tons of t-shirts, and I will bring this in for a session, but my grandma turned a bunch of my old t-shirts in a blanket.
Wow, that's cool. That's a great idea.
Yeah, so I'll bring this in. I don't know if you can see that,
Let's see it.
but I'll bring this
That's
in.
a blanket?
Yeah. Do you recognize some of those t-shirts?
Yeah, for sure.
That's really cool. I've also seen people turn t-shirts into pillows and stuff like that.
What she did was she kind of did the base layer of those, where you like tie 2 things together to make it a blanket, and then she sewed them together further by attaching the t-shirts on.
That's pretty smart.
Caleb, you strike me as someone who collects things.
Yeah, I don't have any huge collections. I have a lot of Magic the Gathering cards. I wouldn't consider myself a collector of them, though. Simply a player of the game, and in order to play the game, you need to have cards.
Do you catch yourself sometimes though being like, I could go for some more cards?
Not so much anymore,
but
I definitely did that a lot in high school. The things that I've actively had a collection in the past that I no longer have because I left all of them at my college apartment. But I used to collect snowman mugs.
Oh yeah?
Like specific mugs that had snowmen on them, or like that looked like snowmen. Just snowman related mugs. And it was an accidental collection because one winter I just got 2 different ones from different people as like gifts. And then people were like, oh, so you like snowman mugs? And I was like, not really, but I guess. And then they got me more, and then eventually I had like a whole bunch of snowman mugs just sitting around. But I don't have that collection anymore. My most significant active collection is of crystals. I absolutely love crystals, and I would consider myself a collector of them. I usually keep a crystal in my coat pocket at all times, and I have them scattered around my apartment in various places. So I would say that I collect crystals.
Oh. I would say you do too. Could you bring any in?
Yeah, yeah, I have one right now, actually.
No, you don't.
Yeah, it's in my coat pocket. I'll go grab it.
That's awesome.
Along those, along the lines of having someone buy you something and for a collection, for the first like 10 to 12 years of my life, my mom decided that I collected porcelain dolls. And then she would get me one every year for my birthday, and I would be like, I don't really want one. She'd be like, yeah, you do, you collect them. Okay.
Oh, one of those is not. I don't think you can wear.
So this is
Can you wear the leather?
I can
This
wear
is
leather, can't I?
a rough, unfinished quartz that I like to keep in my pocket.
Does it
Phew.
bring you any luck or anything?
It's mostly just that it fits very comfortably in my hand in this way.
Mm-hmm.
So I bought it and I put it in my pocket and I was going to take it home. And then when I got home, I realized that I liked holding onto it so much that I didn't want to take it out of my pocket. So I just sort of left it in my pocket. But it's not like a, I don't know, like a ritual thing or anything like that.
Quartz is one of the most versatile and well-used minerals. It's why I think I'm the only one wearing a watch. It's why my watch works. Actually, is yours digital? Yeah, yours is digital.
Yeah.
Never mind. But that's why. That's how these watch works.
Oh, really?
It's with a quartz crystal because they vibrate.
Oh.
And so that might be why it's very comfortable, Caleb. Supposedly, quartz crystals, their natural vibration.
Yeah.
Because everything has a frequency, right? Like glass has a frequency, and that's how it breaks when someone sings. It's just matching the frequency of the glass and causing it to shatter.
Yeah. I also think to myself, if I ever see like somebody attacking someone, I can just like throw this rock at their head.
It would look cool because it would probably break.
This looks like a job for
Hey, would
quartz
you
man.
would you equip that ring you got? I want to see your.
Oh, I got the ring too?
Yeah, I want to see your item level jump.
Band of stalwart stanchion.
Whoa.
Oh.
That is
I'll have the fillet mignon.
I can't find it. Where is it?
That's such a huge upgrade for you. The ring that you're using gives you a stat that you don't use, strength.
I can't find it.
Oh, corn.
Band of the Dead End? That's what I want.
Band of the Stalwart Stanchion.
You lift me up.
Oh no, you want to put it on the other one.
On the other one?
Yeah, the one you replaced was really good. Because you have 2 ring spots.
What one did I take off? I can't even find it.
I don't know, I think it was something thorns or something, I'm not sure.
Is it up here?
No, it's not those two.
Oh man, we gotta get you better trinkets. That's why your item level's so low.
Oh,
If you open, your character screen is open.
the Bug Bites chocolate has a sticker in it.
Oh.
Look, it's a millipede.
from last episode.
What the hell?
I'm loving all of this candy.
Mm-hmm.
Wooden sled.
What's that purple thing?
This thing?
Yeah. Oh, no, probably not.
Maybe it's this thing. Maybe it was this.
I was a sports card collector when I was a kid, and unfortunately, so was every other kid in the world, and the sports card makers knew that at around the late 80s. And in the late 80s, the production of no, not that one. That's not a good ring for you.
Yeah, I can't find the other one I took off though.
Oh. So like all the rare cards that I got, basically everybody else got too. Because they were so common. Just tons and tons and tons of production on those cards. So that was a bit of a bummer. I also like I think I have purchased certain video games 3 or 4 or 5 times because I like either lost the disc or I just didn't know where it was and I just wanted to play it. So
The accidental collection.
yeah.
And then did you find the other one again?
Nah. And I guess I'm like nostalgic about some stuff, and I like to collect some like nostalgic type things like videos and things like that. Like I really am lamenting the loss of some Quake 2 videos that I took in my Quake 2 days, and yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I found it.
Yep. So that means didn't update your item level for me. We need to do 2 new trinkets though. Your trinkets are old.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Garrison Heart.
Sure.
Garrison Heart.
I have some things that I've collected and still have remnants of, some of. One of them is different chess boards. I'm into playing chess, and through playing different games, I'll just acquire them. Like I'll be given them as gifts, or I'll see one I like at a reasonable price and I'll pick it up, wherever that might be, like a Goodwill or garage sale. Because playing chess on a different board, it creates a different dynamic. It's like playing a different version of a video game. Like, say you have a console video game, but then you play it on computer. It's the same game, but it has a different feel to it. So I probably have 6 chessboards right now.
What's your favorite?
Favorite chessboard?
Yeah. You have any novelty ones where they're like all Star Wars characters or Lord of the Rings characters or something?
No, I don't have any of those, and those are harder for me to play on. Because I guess I have ingrained in my mind what certain pieces look like.
Yeah.
So I account for them without being consciously aware of it. And when, like, I played on a Homer Simpson chessboard once. It was a Simpsons theme.
Yeah.
And I didn't feel like I had the same ferocity that I like to attack a game of chess with. Which might sound like not chess, but for me, that is. And then one other thing that I started to collect but gave up on because of its huge scope was dirt from every country in the world. As friends of mine would travel to places, I would remind them to collect me up some dirt. And I had a bunch of countries. I probably had like 12 different countries before I gave up on it.
You still have the dirt?
Yeah. Yep, I have dirt from
You
12
haven't
countries.
given up then, man.
What?
You're just taking a hiatus. You didn't
Still
give
a
it up.
thing.
Yeah, so I guess I'm on a, extended break from that. But I have like Germany and Morocco, Canada.
You got England?
No.
Next time I'm in England, I'm getting you some dirt. What do you want it in?
All
Mason
right.
jar?
Somewhere nice.
Yeah, he's
No,
talking
what-
about size
A
of.
container.
Oh, any container, any amount, like half a pound of it.
Half a pound of dirt?
That's more. A mason jar is more than a half a pound.
I mean,
half
not.
a pound of dirt sounds like a lot of dirt.
So more than a half a. That's more than a mason.
It's just
jar.
gonna be weird to try to bring it
And the
back.
mason jar's gonna be mostly empty.
Oh, I see. A mason jar can probably hold 2 pounds of dirt.
I'm not getting him 2 pounds of dirt.
Well, I will say this. One time I got dirt from Germany, and the person that got it
We
for me-
all did. No, sorry.
What?
I don't know what that means.
I don't.
It just sounds funny.
But they picked up the dirt like outside of a hotel, so it was like that mulch that they bring in, like that bed. What is that?
So it's like
That
very
bark?
commercialized
Yeah,
dirt.
it was like bark from some kind of.
you can probably buy anywhere.
I didn't tell him, but it was pretty disappointing.
This is not Deutsch dirt.
That's why you've taken a hiatus.
That's not what did it, but
Yeah, it
count-
is.
You
It
can't
sounds
count
like
on
it.
friends.
Right.
Really disappointed in the dirt you brought me.
Yeah, he
Friends,
goes Home
yeah.
Depot, sees the same dirt.
Yeah, so that's it. That's mine.
I've got a jar of dirt.
I say that we just go south and maybe even like quest on our own, or if somebody needs help questing, they just say, "Hey, come
Whoa.
help me."
Mm-hmm.
Me?
Well, sure.
For example's sake.
I just we're not going to be doing any more dungeons. There's a ton of quests to do around here.
Yeah.
And I just so
And questing will get your item level up,
yeah.
because it'll give you gear that you can use.
Alright, so then we are back on Billy.
I'd like to play a round of gibberish definition.
Mm.
And this is a game where we we give each other gibberish words one at a time, and the person that we give that word to defines it, gives a definition. And I'd like to somehow make it WoW oriented.
So, like, if they prompt you, never mind.
So I give you a word,
Yeah.
and then you give me the definition, give us the definition of that word
Gotcha.
in the WoW realm.
I'm ready if you got one.
Sure, your word is click torque.
Ah! A click torque.
No, click torque. Not click torque. Click torque.
Click tor?
Click torque.
Twerk.
Torque.
Torque.
Yeah, click torque.
Click torque.
That's right.
Great.
Would that it was so simple.
Now, I only know this because I'm riding one right now, and I'm sure many of you who have ridden a griffin when it's not flying have noticed this same thing, is that it makes a little clicking noise, or, as it's a griffin, as we call it, a plicking noise. And it's this little noise of its beak kind of chattering, right? Because of the impact of the feeling of the ground. It's not used to that, and so it's plickering right there. And the rate of which those plicks happen is the click torque, and that's how you know if you've got a very strong griffin. Is he'll have actually a lower click torque because there won't be as many clicks. He's a stronger jaw, so it's not going to do it. Whereas if it's a young griffin, it's probably going to have a higher click torque, and so it's got a lot of expended energy because it's just chattering. Its muscles aren't developed. It doesn't hold its jaw correctly, and so you wouldn't be able to ride it around. It can only really fly on that, and so that's how you rank a griffin, is checking out its click torque.
Very nice.
Very nice indeed.
I love that it's a rank.
Yeah, it's like torque. I think in cars that you want a higher torque though
Yeah.
in real life.
Yeah.
And that's why this is the World of Warcraft. This is not IRL.
That's right.
So low torque for a griffin.
Like golf.
Yeah.
So,
I have a word if someone would like to translate it.
I think you should give the word to Billy, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Oh, okay. So, the word Billy is the Flumendand.
The Flumendand.
The Flumendand.
The Flumendand is the name of a vessel that takes a World of Warcraft player or group of players from the same faction. It will either faction can travel on the Flumendand, but only one faction at a time. And it's a secret vessel, so it's not on the maps, and you're not really supposed to know about it. But if you show up in one of the harbors near the wetlands, you can mount the what was it called again?
Flumendand.
Flumendand. Sorry. You can mount the Flumendand and head off to the island of mythical creatures, where they be dropped in epics all dim's times.
Well, that sounds like a great place to go.
Yeah, it's the Flumendand doesn't spawn regularly. It's difficult to know when it's going to come.
So it's like a boat that
It's a
has
boat.
a rare spawn or something.
It's a rare spawn boat that takes you to a location with a bunch of rare mythical epic drop creatures.
Flumendand.
The
Well,
Flumendand.
I'm all ready for a word.
Yeah, Nathan, you should give Caleb a word.
Okay.
Oh, I see the pattern now. I get it.
A crunch and shoal.
The Crunch and Shoal?
Yeah.
Well, the Crunch and Shoal is the leader of the like crab lobster enemy type in this game, and the Crunch and Shoal lives under. Oh, it just it lives right there in that place just under the water, right? Yeah, like in a cave, and you kill the Crunch and Shoal, right? And if you kill the Crunch and Shoal, you get this little item that gives you this ability. It's like this trinket, and when you have the trinket equipped, none of those lobster things will attack you. It's not very sought after at all, but it has some interesting applications. like you can like lure somebody there who's like really low. It's really hard to get this thing to work at all. But basically, you won't get attacked by those lobster guys if you kill this crunch and shoal and get his little pendant.
Ooh. Crunch.
Well, Cecily, you should give a word to Nathan.
Crandy flap.
Crandy flap?
Uh-huh.
This ability is only available to level 100s. Once you've reached level 100s, Crandy flap is an ability that's available for your mounts that can fly. And it's a sporadic flapping that allows you to fly between continents. So you don't have to take a boat anymore. You can just like go from Lordaeron to Northern Kalimdor on your mount if you needed to. Kroom de flap.
Beautiful.
Oh, Cecily, your word is Uranu.
Ooh. Reeves.
That is the name of the mating ritual for trolls. Clearly.
Is it Uranu? Is it a dance or?
Oh yeah, it's a dance and a display of one's fangs or tusks. I don't know what they call them specifically. There's a lot of drooling involved, a lot of thrusting, and of course the offering of fine wine because they're not, animals. They have sophistication. And that is Uranu.
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 Right.
I think one more round.
Sounds.
Well, Cecily still has to give James one.
Oh,
right?
no, I gave James one.
Oh,
Oh.
I see.
Prophecy is Did you just say, oh, I see the pattern?
Yeah, now. Just kidding, square one.
Square one. Warcraft.
Do you have another word for me?
Another round?
And let's go the opposite way now.
Oh.
I'll give a
Whoa.
word to Caleb.
Oh, turducken.
Turducken.
Hold on to it.
It's an actual thing.
Slurk.
Well,
Caleb.
Slurking is actually a colloquial term developed by the players. And it's a term for when you, like, accidentally stealth when somebody's already targeting you. And then they can just, like, it's just like you're not even, like, they can just attack you and it sucks. It's like flubbing up your stealth is a slurk. Like, oh, you really slurked on that one. He still got you. That's a slurk.
Slurk. So it's like something you might say under your breath at the expense of another player, like, you slurked.
Yeah, or you might yourself slurk and be like, oh, I slurked it, guys!
What a slurker.
Mm-hmm. So that's the slurk.
a slurk.
So then, now I give one to Nathan.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Nathan. It's the
The or just is a playable race in Legion, and they are smaller than gnomes, but more powerful than Death Knights. And these are, of course, only available to you once you've completed a quest line called the de Doomp. The de Doomp in means the acquisition of. They are very strong and they're casters.
Talk about sex.
sounds like a load of crap.
What?
Like little like people running around killing everybody, super powerful, overpowered little tiny gnomes.
Oh yeah, they're OP for sheep.
It's the worst. Although you kind of feel like they should buff like small things just because people feel more of an inclination to kill them.
Well, WoW was kind of pressured into it with the third chapter of the Lord of the Rings trilogies. They did 3 more based around the elves.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Right. Yeah. Frodo did a lot for his size. Cecily, your ward is
Ward.
Horn Tuscan.
Horn Tuscan. That is a rare enemy that is found in whatever desert area there is. And it drops a miniature mount of itself. And it's this giant rhinoceros thing, but it's purple. And it's got big old green horns coming out of all of its joints, but in such a way that it doesn't ever stab itself. And it is voiced by Christopher Lee.
Is that Sauron?
Yeah, Saruman.
Saruman. Close.
Posthumously, then.
Yeah.
Has he?
Yeah, he's died.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it was
Scaramanga.
good they got him in there while they could.
Yeah, that could have been bad.
And okay, the next word is call snip.
Call snit.
Yeah.
Call snit. I actually experience call snits all the time. Call snits really suck, right? When you need it to work out and you get a call snit instead, it doesn't fly right with me. And you guys don't understand because you guys don't have a pet. And a call snit is when you call the wrong pet. And like this is a cat situation and Beedrill shows up, or you're like, give me that Beedrill, and you get a Caterpie, you know, or you get cat in a different costume. Yeah, you can't have that. The call snits, they're gonna get you every time. So you got to be specific and not call snits. You want to call the right pet, not the snit.
That's right.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I'm not a hunter.
Get caught in a call snit.
No way, man.
But Billy, I'm sure you have a lot of familiarity with Splackowitz.
I do. I would like to tell you all about it.
About what was that?
Call snits?
No, that's mine.
Yeah.
You got Splackowitz.
A Splackowitz. I was focused on the call snits.
Yeah, it's a Splackowitz for you though.
A Splackowitz is it's fine. It's sort of like the byproduct of ambushing for a rogue. Splackowitz.
Yeah.
See, what happens is that when you ambush, sometimes the ambush is so powerful and it crits that it causes a Splackowitz, which is sort of a bounce back to the ambusher. And on those occasions, I take residual damage from my ambush, even though my ambush was, deadly to the enemy. But a Splackowitz is basically blinding of me for a short duration and some residual damage.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You just hit him too hard. You
Yeah.
like hit yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Splackowitz.
Splackowitz. Yeah.
That's exactly what it is.
All right, and that's me. So Cecily.
Do your best.
Episode 227.
Okay. So, lately I've been doing,
Are you okay? Can we talk about this?
what? No, I've been just doing extra things around the house and buying things to make it more homey-like. And it got me thinking, about what my ideal house would be. Like the location, how it's built, what kind of rooms you got going on in there, special features you might have. And, purely fantasy, anything is possible with this home. But mine would be a mile deep into some rich woods. Lots of deer and stuff around, and it would be a modestly sized but totally self-sufficient. Solar panels, electricity run by like a stationary bike or something, and the solar panels as well, and like, you know, some kind of water system that's like well-based or something, and one of those like walls that it is a bookshelf, but it's also like just a wall. Do you know what I mean?
Sort of.
It's like a wall but books.
Oh.
Kind of like in Beauty and the Beast when she goes into the Beast library and it's like a wall of books. Kind of like that. And then a big old kitchen. Weasels have like their own room that is like a fully functioning weasel palace. Like they got everything they want. And a willow tree
Willow.
with a swing on it.
Willow's back.
Willow's back. And there's a space in the trees for stargazing, so that's important. Very important. And I've got a telescope up on the balcony, a very nice one. One that has like the auto rotate function to follow whatever you're looking at with the rotation of the earth.
Wow.
And I've painted all of the walls because you're allowed to do that when you own a house, which is great. Different scenes. A lot of them are Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings themed, and big squashy couches and stuff. So that's kind of what my house would be.
Well, we already know what Nathan's house is going to be.
Yep, so Caleb.
No. Nathan, what's your house, man?
Oh, thank you for asking.
Where do you want to live, dude?
So, the painting on the walls reminds me of something that I did in a condo I used to live at, which I would like to duplicate in my. Is it right to call a house that you're gonna move into your forever home, or is that like an adult? Okay, into my always stay place. But I had a scale-sized solar system on the wall. So the sun was really huge, and of course everything else was smaller than that. And I did not use scale distances because I don't imagine I'll have the wall space for that. So I'd have that, and there would be the shower would have like, it'd be a big tile shower, really roomy, and then the bathroom would connect right to the master bedroom. But the hallway between the bathroom and the master bedroom would be this tunnel with fans in it. So as you were walking through it and hanging out in there with speakers and music, you could dry off while you walked to your bedroom. And then by the time you got to the bedroom side of your hallway, you would have all of your clothes there. So then you could just change into them and then be ready to go out. And before you entered the shower, you would have a chute for your old clothes that would drop right into the washer. So when you took them off and dropped them down, they would go right into the laundry area. And that's the biggest feature of my house. Yeah, that's the one that stands out that I'd like to share.
Where is the house at?
Ooh, the location? I'd like a view. So to use the local area, somewhere on Alabama Hill, I'd like to look over a bunch of people, make me feel really good. Just like, haha. That's it.
Is there an order we're doing with this, or just kind of random?
That's just popcorny.
Well, I know where I would want to live if I could have a house. That's what the question is, right? Like, what would your house be?
Yeah.
Mine would be in a big city, or just a regular-sized city. Really, any kind of city, to be completely honest. I would. It would be like a small little dumpy shack, basically. Like, it would not look impressive. It would not look impressive at all. But it would have kind of like a little homey feel to it. You know what I'm talking about? Like people would think it was like charming because of how dumpy it was. But the catch is that there's an elevator that leads to lower levels of the home. So the upstairs is kind of just like a front, like a chill out place. But down there's like a level that's like my bedroom, and then there's a level below that that's just like this complete. It's like a teched out computer chamber, basically. Like if you've seen, I think it was in Spectre, in Spectre. There's a part where James goes to this like secluded little house, and there's like this basement that just has like a bunch of computers and wires in it, and it seems totally out of place for the house that he's in. I kind of imagine it like that. Like it's this little unassuming house, and then underneath there's like this tech layer, basically. And I would spend most of my time in the underneath places, and then even farther down, maybe it would just like open up into the natural earth as like a cave, because caves are awesome.
Would you be able to see what's going on in the rest of the house from your tech chamber?
I'm sure I would have like a camera set up in each of the like levels, just for security purposes, what have you.
I really like the idea of like if money was no option, I'd really like the idea of not having to have a house and like being able to like I don't know travel around. The first thing I thought of, it'd be really nice to have like not a huge RV, but like a nice RV, and I've got like 5 parks that I have in the country, and like I just go and spend it in different places, and like they're nice, and like I know what to expect when I'm there. Like, yeah, there's like a studio apartment that you can just drive around. Oh, a tiny home. That could be awesome to have one of those like tiny homes. I don't think Harold and Kumar would like that much though. And I'd have to have somewhere where they can play and hang out.
Tiny home, yeah. Scoot around.
I'm on my way to that.
See the world.
Just got a harness train on them and that'd be fine.
Yeah. They're still young.
Yeah, they'd be cool with it. I really think they're gonna meet Tootie.
Oh, Tutti Frutti.
Maybe at the upfront do a meet and greet with Tootie and the kittens.
That'd be so cute.
She's fine with cats, Robin said, and they don't know what a dog is, so they're not gonna hiss or nothing. They're gonna like.
Well, and
Well,
Tootie's
this is
hardly
high.
a dog.
Yeah, what a chill dog for them to meet.
Just like a cat with a long face.
Yeah. Where do you want to live, Billy?
I have always imagined that the house, like my end game house, would have a lot of secret passageways and hidden things. You know, like pull the book on the shelf, and when you pull the book on the shelf, then it opens the door behind that, and then you go through that door, and then there's a library or something.
Right.
Something along those lines. I imagine that my house would have some sort of a fireman's pole, multiple stories, probably even some sort of like game incorporation, meaning like I might be able to like putt on the top floor, and then it drops to the middle floor, and then
Just golf obsessed, Billy.
there's a bunch of stuff going on here, Caleb. I don't know if you noticed, but yeah, it's a hodgepodge, a modge podge even of different ideas. I also would like to have some sort of like inherent security in the house, like because of its height or position or whatever the feature, moat, that type of thing. So not so specific, I guess, but oh man, hey guys, so I'm opening these peace offerings in this site right now, and every time I open one, it gives me like 18,000 experience.
Wow.
Shocking.
And I'm a desecrator. Your desecration of the Shadow Moon Clan's burial grounds has not gone unnoticed. 10 minutes remaining, and it's a 3 stack. I don't know what that means.
She got experience. So I think that's everybody's house, right?
Yep.
Everybody's house. Everybody's house.
In the middle of the street.
I know Nathan's not here, but like I'm wondering if we all had a house together, what would be like compromises people would need, or like What would you need your room to be like, or all sorts of stuff like that?
Well, wherever my room was would have to be sectioned off with a baby gate so that the weasels can have what we call hallway time, where we just put up a baby gate and let them run around the hallway, exercise and such.
Nice.
It's a luxury. Oh,
Yep.
I died.
And we try to leave that up for a while every day so they can scoot around and be perfect.
I want to dibs the carport
Oh, nice. Yeah.
from our RV.
Right. Right.
Yeah, I think I'd be pretty easy to live with as long as somebody doesn't expect like a whole lot of time hanging out. Just like a spider. Like I'd be like a spider in the bathroom.
Like, oh, that little guy's just made a little home in there. Not gonna kill him.
Somebody grab a cup.
Yeah.
Someone could be like, man, I never see this. This guy never hangs out with me. Sure, it's difficult to live with.
Oh, and I am weird with raw meat in the fridge. That would have to be a specific conversation.
Oh, that's all I put in the fridge. It's just raw meat.
Well, you would have to put it on the bottom shelf in a drawer, and
Okay.
that's the only place it would be allowed to be.
How do you feel about cooked meat in the fridge?
Anything that is a hazard to things that are not cooked should be in a bottom drawer. Anything drippy.
Pretty reasonable.
What do you guys think about having a Pizza Hut in the house?
I think it's great.
A good idea?
Yeah.
Like fully
A
staffed.
good idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it would be awesome.
I know.
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
not fully staffed. I think there's a manager and then 2 assistants.
There's a minute.
Well, he's a manager. He just makes the schedule.
That's funny though.
I'd like to have a a barber shop in the house, or you know.
I think it's the same 3 guys.
You know the movie Richie Rich?
Oh yeah.
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 Dad not found. No one.
I got it.
I
It was
don't know.
there. There's supposed to be all these stone creatures where I am, and I see nothing.
Has everyone listed their ideal house?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we did that.
All right. At the tail end of that, I'd like a slide to anywhere else in the house. My thing is, for episode 228, that's where we are, yep, is a high octane beastie rap where we are
No gaps.
No gap beastie rap.
just like plowing through.
Do you know what no gaps means, Dan? That one.
Oh,
You
what
know
does
in
that mean?
BC rap, you're like, I pet my dog and I pet my cat, and then you just go straight into it. So I pet my dog and I pet my cat. I hit baseballs with a baseball
Okay,
bat.
so-
I wipe my feet on the welcome mat.
So, I will say we'll do no gaps once we have successfully made a round with an object. Then the second round with the same ending word is no gaps on it. If we have to
Alright.
restart, that's like we made it to the second level.
Wow.
Yep. And let's go.
Error.
Beastie
rap. I just died, but I want to be alive.
Boom, boom,
Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom,
Oh.
boom.
And I am going to thrive.
boom, 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 boom. I keep my bees in a beehive.
Hive.
Boom, boom, boom,
Boom,
boom,
boom.
And you got these moves, and I'm so jive. Oh, God.
Yo, last name Owen, first name Clive.
Boom, boom,
Boom, boom, boom. I'm in my scuba gear. I'm going to
dive.
dive. Boom, boom.
We're on the second round now.
Gonna succeed, cause I'm gonna
Try.
try.
I gotta dive from the high dive. Where are you?
I'm nowhere. I'm fighting 3 enemies.
I mean,
Alright.
that was pretty good until we did the thing that we agreed on doing, but we didn't do it.
We were still high octane, I thought, even with the gaps.
Let's just keep the gaps in and focus on the continuing it.
Continuation.
The continuity.
Medium octane.
No annuity.
Medium octane. All right, I'll start a new one going to Nathan after me.
All right.
It's gonna be, let's see. Oh yeah. Let's go ahead and start. Error,
Beastie rap.
I poked my finger on a thistle.
I'm the referee. I blow my
Whistle.
I am mad, gonna do a missile.
I got a warhead, it's a nuclear
Missile.
I'm eating my meat, I'm eating my gristle.
I got my slab and I got my chisel.
I'm at the shooting range. I brought my pistol.
It's not my brother, she's my
Sissel.
That didn't work, but I'm sure that this
will.
New rhyme.
Thanks for going so long on that one.
That was crazy long.
Super slow.
Aw, Super Slow sucks, Nathan.
Yeah, and no one goes, hey, he's the slowest rapper.
When
Let's go see him.
When it happened in like our last episode, I was like, oh, Super Slow is like not fun.
Error.
Boom.
Beastie rap.
What are you doing?
I'm lost in the forest. I hope I make it out.
Boom, boom,
Went fishing with my pops, caught me a
Trout.
Boom, boom, cat, boom, boom, cat.
I won't just scream, I'll also shout. Boom, boom, ba-boom, ba-da-ba-doo.
Let me take my shoe off, I've got a bad case of gout.
I'm gonna turn my sleeping bag inside out.
Just rounded third base, and I'm not out.
I'm in a bad mood, I'm gonna pout.
I'm gonna be the muscle, I'll be the clout.
Yo, this game's on, it'll be a rout.
Gonna line my cracks with a tube of grout.
Sitting at the bar, gonna order me a stout.
Stout.
And it sounds
Wait,
right
wait,
about.
Boom, boom, ba-dum. I'm a little teapot, short and
Stout.
stout. Boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum.
What's the quickest route?
This guy's kind of dumb. He is a lout.
Out. Boom, boom, ba-dum,
Don't know any more words that end with-out.
boom, boom, ba-dum,
A new
ba-dum.
rhyme.
Here's my handle, here's my spout.
Oh, right. Yeah, that was kind of given.
I was waiting for it to come back around. Like I've got the next one.
Last rhyme.
That's fun.
Ooh.
Beastie rap.
Boom, boom.
The grass is always greener on the other
Side.
side.
Boom, 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 boom.
Well, look me in the face, you can see my
Eyes.
eyes.
I should have told the truth, but instead I lied. Boom, 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 boom.
Instead of seeking, I chose to
Hide.
Boom, 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 boom.
Don't call me Dr. Jekyll, call me Mr. Hyde.
Boom, boom.
Different spelling.
Just bought a motorcycle. Would you like a
Ride.
ride? Boom, boom.
Gonna have a water time, slip and
Slide.
slide.
I love my job. I'm glad I applied. Boom, boom, boom.
This sucks, but I'll take it in stride. Boom, boom.
You think he's bad, you should see the bride. That was a terrible lead-in. Bride. Bride. The word bride, everybody.
Boom, boom, boom.
I made this drum out of deer
Hide.
Boom, boom.
My grandfather's name, it is
Clyde.
Clyde.
Yeah, learn something new every day.
Simba is the leader of the pride. Boom, boom.
Oh.
Oh, the end of the rap.
And that's it.
Pizza rap.
All right, on to Caleb.
On to mine. Okay, this one's kind of.
Oh.
This is kind of in the same vein as Cecily's was.
Same
And
thing.
this is a question. So, some like weird hooded figure grabs you and tosses you into a portal right now. And the thing is that it's a two-handed axe. What does it look like? Somebody tosses you into a portal,
All right.
and it's to a fantasy world. It's to a fictional world that's based on a piece of media, like a book or a game or a movie, and you get to choose what fictional world it is, but you have to spend the rest of your life there,
Oh.
and you don't get the choice. You have to go. Like right now, you have to get thrown into a fantasy world, but you're guaranteed to not be in a dangerous place when you're thrown in there. And you're guaranteed that people are going to treat you as though you had been there the whole time. Like, they're not going to be like, look at this new person, let's, crucify them or whatever somebody would do in, like, some... if you pick, like, some place where crucifixion happens a lot.
Then that might happen.
Say you go into something like Harry Potter.
Mm-hmm.
Do you just become a wizard, or you're you as you?
Ooh.
Well, that's a good question. In a world where there are normal humans, you're a normal human.
Yeah.
So, take that as you will.
Got it. I know my answer.
So, anyway, you can take nothing but the clothes on your back, yada, yada, yada. So, where would you go, and then what would you do, also? So, whoever wants to start, we'll just go clockwise from whoever starts.
I really want to go first.
Yeah, James.
I'm going to go and join AMC's The Walking Dead.
Nice.
Now, I'm assuming that in how you described it, I'd probably get thrown into where they are in the show right now, or at the beginning of the show.
You're current with it.
Okay, so my goal would probably be to get to Rick's group, and if I'm thrown into it right now, I'm on the other side of the country from Rick's group, so that's gonna take a while. I'm in Washington. They're over in Washington D.C. That's not really a spoiler, so there's a whole zombie-infested country I've got to get through, and plenty of time to plan how I'm going to try to convince this lunatic to let me into his group, because Rick is not the easiest guy to make a good first impression with, and you do it wrong, you're dead. So I'm gonna really think about that as I'm crossing the country. But The Walking Dead. Without a doubt.
Cool. Billy, where would you go?
Well, man, I know I should have been thinking about this, but I don't really want to take like an easy answer. I think that since it's on my mind, I kind of feel like because it's a movie that's being made about a book that's about video games, so it kind of like meets all your criteria, then I'd probably be dropped into the Ready Player One universe.
And what's that like? For those of
It's
us
a
who haven't read it?
dystopian future where there's mass poverty and things aren't right, and there's a immersive, massive game that everybody plays and works in and goes to school in, and it's a real messed up place. But I feel like if I'm joining it at the end of the book, then there are certain things that I don't want to like spoil.
Right.
That would be cool to be a part of.
Okay. What's the simulated world like? Like, is it fantasy? Is it just
It's
normal?
all types.
Oh,
There
really?
It's basically like a universe full of planets, and all of those planets are coded to be different things. So there would be like a Harry Potter planet. There would be planets that technology is not allowed, planets that magic's not allowed, planets that both are allowed. So like if you have a big spaceship and you go to a planet that technology and magic are allowed, you could like shrink your spaceship to the size of, pocket size and put it in your pocket. But if you go to a planet that doesn't have magic allowed, then you couldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have to like park it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So you're kind of getting a grab bag, other than the fact that you're actually in a dystopian future.
And that is just a game.
Right.
But I could experience any of those things.
Yeah. Well, my place, this is a tough call for me because I spend a lot of my time in my head and not, I mean, I guess I'm technically in the real world when I'm thinking about stuff, but think about a lot of different fantasy universes. But the one that I would have to go to would be the world of Pokemon.
Oh.
And my main reasoning for that is because Pokemon appeal to me as an introvert because you can have like a really fulfilling relationship with like something that's essentially your pet and your friend, and you don't have to be like super social all the time. And another is that it's a very, very safe world. Like, rarely do people die of human-to-human violence, and it's pretty much a utopia. And you could just safely travel, basically, and you could get money from basically just Pokemon battling people. Like, my job could just be walking around, exploring places, Pokemon battling people, and chilling out. And, like, go to the big mall and buy a big, fluffy Pokemon doll and just chill out more. So, I mean, there would be a lot of, like, annoying little 10-year-old kids running around that would kind of get in the way, and, you know, you just have to, like, oh, that kid wants to battle again, I feel bad, you know, whatever. And then you'd probably get, like, beaten in battles a lot by little kids, and it'd be really embarrassing. But those are fine prices to pay for just, like, living in this perfect utopia full of best friends forever.
Would you hang out, or like, yeah, I guess, would you hang out or ally with Ash, Brock, and Misty, or Team Rocket?
Oh, I would steer clear of any of the characters from the show. If I encountered them ever.
I'm just interested in the universe itself, not the characters.
Okay.
I mean, I'm interested in the Pokemon as characters, but... And also, it would be with... it would be in the current time, so... It would be beyond, like, I don't know.
Misty and Ash are dead now.
Is that how the story goes? They've died?
Yeah.
Oh, I just died when you said that.
No, they don't die.
Yeah,
they don't die at all, Nathan.
I haven't followed the Pokemon TV show since the first season, really, so I have no idea what's going on. I just know there's a bunch more Pokemon now, and Ash is, like, somehow still 10.
Oh.
I know that there are some theories that are saying that Ash hasn't aged because the amount of time that's taken, like, the episodes themselves, if you lined them all up, they would only be, like, a couple weeks or months.
Oh, so it's all, like, live.
Yeah, like...
Wow, like
so
24.
that's
but
how
in
some
some
people
episodes,
explain it.
multiple days pass.
Right, but, like, ultimately, he wouldn't be more than, like, a couple years older than he was when he started. But, yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. I think that's just, like, an excuse. But yeah, I would go to Pokemon World.
Which Pokemon would you leave out of the confines of the Pokeball?
Oh, that's a great question, Nathan, and I have an answer for you. That would have to be the Pokemon Volbeat, which is from Generation 3.
Volbeat.
And basically it's like a ladybug mixed with a firefly, and it's this sassy, chubby little ladybug firefly thing. And I would keep it around with me, first of all, because of its sassy attitude. And it can fly around, so I could be like, hey, Volbeat, grab us a couple brews, dude. And also, it has a tail that can light up, because it's a firefly. So it would be like late at night, and I'd be like, yo, Volbeat, shine your ass on this book so I can read it. And grab a couple beers, dude. And Volbeat and I would just, like, we would just fucking chill, dude.
Whoa.
Does everyone know enough? I know we have to find out the rest of these answers, but does everyone know enough about Pokemon to answer that question themselves?
What Pokemon would you leave outside
Yeah,
the
that would
Pokeball?
follow you
That's
around.
such a good question to
Yeah,
be
I
honest. I
got
wish
mine.
that was like my original question.
I don't think that I know enough about that to answer that, but I like that when Narvi answered, the guy who's wearing the Pokemon shirt gave like a
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that's awesome.
Wait, it answered the Volbeat question, or which one did I at?
No, not. It was more like a. Maybe you didn't know which Pokemon, the third generation.
Oh,
whatever.
the third generation, I did at that
Right.
because you gotta stick with the classics.
I
Oh
see.
man,
I
those
know.
are people. Those are the people who only like Pokemon because of nostalgia, and,
Oh.
and don't care about.
Oh.
Because it'd be like only reading the first Harry Potter book and being like everything after that doesn't
Well,
count.
no, I'm not saying that it doesn't matter. I'm just saying that the one I'd have out of my Pokeball.
The main
Hmm.
squeeze.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
I think that should be like maybe the one you got when you first trained, like my Blastoise, or
Right.
or if I never leveled up Squirtle.
If I had to pick a Generation 1 Pokemon to be outside of the Pokeball, then it would be Clefairy.
Nice.
I love Clefairy. Because it likes crystals, you got the moonstones going on, it's probably from outer space. That's cool. Anyhow.
I don't know if I would like hearing any of the names enough to have them out all the time.
But some of them don't say their names though. Some of them just kind of like mumble.
I thought they all did. And why does Meowth get to talk normal? What is that?
He's special.
It's probably some kind of genetic defect or something.
Like some of them just are like.
Who
they're
else
like
needs to
weird
answer that
noises
question?
like that.
I do.
We should wrap it.
Mosey
Wait,
on.
did everybody answer the universe they're going into?
No,
Yeah, I'm gonna
that's
do
what I'm
that.
saying.
I'm gonna do a twofer right here. Pokemon out of the Pokeball, Bulbasaur, Bulba. And then for my video game universe that I'd be transported to instantly, it would be a Honey I Shrunk the Kids video game. Because I've always wondered how my perception would change if everything was oversized and gigantic.
It could just be the movie, Nathan. It's not specific.
It can be the movie?
It's not a video game. Just any
yeah, the
fantasy
world of Honey I Shrunk the Kids, and I would be okay staying in that world as long as I had like a person or two to adventure with. Do I have that?
I mean, you'd have to make friends.
Oh, with other small
Dude,
people. Alright, yeah.
not necessarily. You could do the Borrower's universe.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. But you'd be a normal human.
Oh shit.
You would
Yeah.
for sure.
You
Yeah.
have to be in the world where there's the technology to change you into.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, yeah, so I picked that one. That's my answer. Who else?
I would pick the Lord of the Rings area, and I would live in one of the more LV sort of realms. They're just so beautiful. Can't handle it.
Do you think they'd let a human live there?
Yes, they would, because I would astound them with my knowledge of their culture.
Mm.
What are these books you
And
see?
if not, I will say F it, and I will go live with the hobbits.
Yeah, they wouldn't say no to anybody. I'm like stuck as a dead person. I can't find a graveyard.
Take that res sickness.
I can't find a graveyard.
Return to graveyard?
Look what happens when I do it. Hold on. It takes me to this like scene where there's no graveyard. Hold on. Yeah, it takes me here.
Alright.
I'm like stuck as a dead person.
So, my question
Anyway.
is a little different. It is a hypothetical situation, but it's kind of testing the waters of. I don't want to say where you sit politically because it's not really a political question. It's a very out there hypothetical. But the thing doesn't happen to you. I think a while ago we had a question of like, you know, your superpower. You got to pick a superpower, whatever. Well, you don't. Someone you know very well. So like someone from the upfront. That's someone we, you know. So a mutual friend of all of ours that we know from the upfront gets superpowers. What is their moral responsibility to do with what they do with their superpowers? Do they have to? Do they have any right to tell other people? Do they have to tell other people? Can they use it just for their own nefarious goals? Should we're the select group of people who know about this. Do we tell them they need to go public with this information and become a superhero and kind of like serve? Do they serve the world? Do they serve America? What is this person's? And they didn't ask for this. They've been given this this power, and it's like Superman. They're like, we're normal. Something happened. Now they have way more power than any other person on the planet, and we're the only 5 that know about it.
What is their natural inclination to do? Like,
They're coming to you and they don't know what to do.
Oh,
They
okay.
are completely conflicted and they're coming to you. They do not know what to do.
I see.
And they're pleading for your help. Help me choose.
Did you say their ability, or did we decide that?
They're kind of like Superman, you know, they're just honestly like, they're just a super person. They're the only superhero. There are no other ones. There's no chance of other ones being created.
Okay.
They're literally,
And they want to know from you what your opinion of their responsibility
Ability
is as
yeah.
someone who has that power.
Yeah, they
Wow.
are torn. They don't know what to do. Do I tell other people? Do I keep this a secret? And that's different than, do I use this for other people? Do I use it for myself? Because if you're being very public with it and using it for yourself, you're like a super villain. If you're being very private and using it for yourself, how does anybody know?
Yeah, I think I would tell them that they should keep it a secret until they at least feel better about it, and that they should only intervene with other people's situations when it feels right or when people are in mortal peril around them.
And what should they do if they feel like that they want to use it for their own needs?
Yeah, it's their thing. They can do it.
They're allowed?
Yeah.
You think that's fine?
Mhm.
Well, if they want your stuff.
Well then, no, that's rude.
Why?
Because that's my stuff.
Right, but they have more power. And you said
So?
it's okay.
I have more power than a baby. I'm not gonna go steal its rattle.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I agree with Cecily for the most part. I already feel like every human being has an obligation, ethically, to try to increase the quality of life of anybody that they can at any time. Which is why I like to do the things that I like to do. You know, I like to see that my creativity and any performance type related thing that I do is making at least somebody else happy, potentially. So, you know, just find the way that you can help people in the way that you like to help people the most, and do that as much as you can. So if somebody has a power that's amazing, I would suggest that they use it in the best way that they can to increase the quality of life of as many people as they can. And as far as just like Caleb to them tips, yeah, I would say probably keep it a secret as long as you can, because nobody wants to like get the whole government turned on them or whatever. And then also, yeah, like if they want to use their power for a way that's not going to decrease the quality of life of somebody else, at least in a very overt way, I would say to go for it. But otherwise, like, what's the whole point? Like, if you're just going around, like, blasting people with your eyeball lasers and taking their swatches. So basically what Cecily said, but again, a second time, me saying it.
Yeah, it's a great question. I feel like I would recommend that they just stop being a bitch about things. No,
You got superpowers, man. What are you crying for?
I would say, look, man, or woman, nobody's taken this stuff, this ability from you, and nobody else has it. So why not use it for good and, you know, make the world a better place all the time? That's your job. And I'm
That's
sure
your
if you
job,
need,
yeah.
yeah, and if you need some like dough or whatever, you can, you know, you can pull some strings.
But they would have to like tell people that this person would do that, though, right?
No, that's what a disguise is for.
Right, but then you've got to maintain your regular life and provide all the things that you need on a regular basis while maintaining this other identity. Whereas if you're a superhero and you just take what you want, you don't need to worry about a job with those other responsibilities.
Yeah,
You just
sure. No,
concentrate on saving
I
people.
get that. Yeah. I'd still think that, you know, just because that's appealing, you know, you're gonna want some semblance of privacy and still be able to help the world. That's where I'm coming from. Like, maintain privacy, but also help the world. Gotta have an alter ego. Yeah.
So
What are you doing, Nathan?
we have a lot of resources that were not available to the typical superheroes that we see in movies. Like we can watch superhero movies, for example, and in Spider-Man and other superhero movies, I don't know that they're aware of all these superheroes.
Right.
So, imagining that I'm friends with this person, I would of course want to be their less powerful sidekick to help them explore their abilities in a kind of discreet way. We might go out to Chuck a Nut and find out how far they can fly or jump and what the parameters of their powers are, provided they want to. You know, they might not even want to.
Know your limits.
Yeah, and I have... Oh, yeah, we would watch superhero movies together to find out what persona best represents who they want to be. And I haven't read comic books ever, but I would for a friend. So we would just kind of determine that, and in a lot of superhero movies, you get to find the origin. Like Spider-Man was bit by a spider, so I would ask them how these powers came to be. And that would help me determine if there are other people in the world that might have a similar experience, and maybe there's a group that we could migrate to. Assuming I would be allowed in.
Well, James did clarify that there was only one super person.
Right, but do I know that?
Well, James just told you.
Oh, okay. Then I would not do that. We would end at watching movies and reading comic books.
Yeah, the idea is that this is honestly the idea of like you give the powers of a god to a man, and it's not you. But you have to, you have some semblance of some say.
Well, with the looking for others that may have this power, that's just like my human nature coming out.
Yeah.
Like I would have this.
Want to connect?
Of course, this thought like, well, if this person has it, maybe some of the other 7 billion might. So I would want to look, even if to no avail.
Cool.
Is that everyone?
Yeah.
Well, we have to end each episode on an exciting moment, so whoop 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 whoop. Okay.
Now I imagine we have to end on an exciting note, and it ends.
Right.
I found this fun thing I taught a status workshop